the 2023 English Football League Final. It is going to be Erik Ten Hag and Man United that are going to win the final. Ten Hag became Manchester United manager on April the 21st of 2022. The amount of time from April 21st of 2022 to the first trophy on February 26th of 2023 is going to be a time span of 10 months and 5 days, just over 44 weeks later. In Gematria, the practice coin letters and words into numbers, it is Red Devils, that's Gematria 44. The 10 months and 5 days later time duration, English Football League Cup final is Gematria 105. 10 months, 5 weeks later, Man United win their first trophy with Erik Ten Hag. Masonry is also Gematria 105. Magpies of Newcastle. Magpies, Gematria 51 and 33. Because they wear their Freemasonic black and white stripes. Saudi Arabia owning Newcastle are going to appear in the final, hoping to win their first trophy. In the EFL Cup, it is Man United. If they lose, it'd be 5 titles and 5 runner-ups. It is Ten Hag, that is Gematria 55. However, in the 63rd edition of the Carabao Cup, Man United are going to win their first trophy since Jose Mourinho was manager. Jose Mourinho is Gematria 63. It's Newcastle United Football Club, that's Gematria 98. Erik Ten Hag can win his first trophy against Newcastle with the Red Devils. The game is on the 26th day of the year. Devils is Gematria 26. Just over 44 months later from the time Ten Hag was appointed as manager, he can win his first trophy with the club. Man United last won the EFL Cup final against Southampton on this same day. On the 6th-year anniversary, Man United can win their next EFL Cup since the 2016-17 Carabao Cup. 16-17 adds up to 33. 33 is the Gematria of Magpie. Just over 45 weeks after Ten Hag was appointed as manager, they'd be appearing in their first final in the EFL Cup since they faced off against Southampton. It is Southampton. That is Gematria 45. What else that stands out? Just over 70 months later, 69 months and 2 days from the time of Man United's last trophy, they can win their next trophy. Ten Hag was born in the year 70. In Gematria is Magpies, that's Gematria 70. But I do like a six title for Man United, 4 runner-ups, trying to win trophies like Manchester City. Manchester City is Gematria 64. Very well, that could be the ritual. We'll just have to find out very shortly if that's going to be the case or not. Liverpool, defending champions, 9 titles. Man City, the next team right behind, 8 titles. 9 and 8 are the top 2 winners of the Carabao Cup. 9 and 8 is Gematria of Newcastle and Red Devils and Ten Hag. Liverpool won the last EFL Cup in their 13th final appearance. Man U is Gematria 13. Okay, so last trophy. The last trophy for Man United occurred against Ten Hag and Ajax. Man United win their next trophy with Ten Hag. This is how it's completely rigged and completely scripted by the numbers. Ten Hag was manager of that Ajax team. Pogba scored in the 18th minute to put United up for good. Their next trophy occurred against Saudi Arabia. Saudi is Gematria of 18. Saudi's Gematria 54. Last EFL Cup victory. Southampton FC is Gematria 54. Keep that in mind. Let's see. They last won a trophy with Pogba scoring Pogba's Dimacha 23, next trophy in the year 23 for Man United. May 16, 2022, he leaves his Ajax role earlier. Let's go to Solna, Sweden, the Dimacha, Sweden, where they last won a trophy. Sweden's Dimacha 70. Man United's next trophy can occur 70 months later, the 70th month since then, 69 months in a couple days. Sweden Dimacha 70, Magpies is Dimacha 70. So is Saudi Arabia going to buy off this trophy? I'm not sure about that. Saudi Arabia will still appear in a final though. So 2017, the last trophy was 2-0 in the 2017 UEFA Europa League Final. This was held at let's see, Stockholm, Sweden was the city. Stockholm. Stockholm, Sweden, Dimacha 60. You know, that's interesting. That same Dimacha is Paul Labil Pogba. Paul Labil Pogba is Dimacha 60. I wonder what else equals 60 in Dimacha that may connect to this. The Carabao Cup is going to be held at London, England. London, England is Dimacha of 59. It is the Red Devils itself that has Dimacha 59. So that is the connection that we need to make with this prior reference. 5 years, 9 months later, after May 24th of 2017, is when Man United win their next trophy. 5 years, 9 months later, the Red Devils Dimacha 59, London, England is Dimacha 59. So, well, that's the connection that we have to make with this. Let's just see what Carabao equals. Carabao is Dimacha Pogba, you know, next trophy in the Carabao Cup final. Twenty seventeen, the Europa League, Europa. Okay, Solna was the province. Let me go to Saudi owners quickly. Let me just go to the all-time Europa. Let's see their record in the final. What I would like to note too is you know, Man United's last appearance in the final against Villareal. So they failed to win the final in penalties of May 26th of 2021 was their last closest attempt of winning a trophy. Unfortunately, couldn't do it in a penalty shootout. Notice how penalties is Dimacha 38 and Villareal is Dimacha 38. They lost a penalty shootout then. Penalty shootout is Dimacha 64. They can go 6-4 in the final after losing that penalty shootout. Interesting. David De Gea is Dimacha 44. 44 months after Ten Hag was appointed, he can win a trophy again. So that is a key day. That is a very key day. Paul Pogba, Gematria 91. Remember that. Won the Europa. Man United lost the Europa, but they win their next trophy this time later. So that's a key day, May 26th of 2021, and then 2022 when Ten Hag actually leaves. When he actually leaves, his Ajax role on May the 16th is also going to be a key day. And that time duration is 41 weeks. Remember that Pogba is Gematria 41. Remember that it's the Devils that can win 41 weeks after Ten Hag left his role. So that is a very key day. How about the season beginning against Brighton on August the 7th? The Ten Hag era begins. Well, the official day is May the 23rd. I think that was August 7th. They faced off against Brighton. 2-1 loss. Let me just go to Saudi Arabian owners quickly. Of Newcastle FC. Notice how Newcastle's gematria of the season opener against Brighton. Brighton FC and Newcastle have same gematria of 102. Let's copy and paste the owners. Yasser Al-Rayyan is gematria 68. Or just let's see what his last name is quickly. Al-Rumayyan is gematria 41. The Devils gematria 41. The Red Devils is gematria of 131. Championship gematria 31. And Public Investment Fund, 80% ownership of the club. Manchester United FC is gematria of 80. So they go up against Man United in their first scripted final. Headquarters in it's just called the Public Investment Fund, not the Saudi Investment Fund. So the Public Investment Fund is gematria of Brighton. Season beginning against Brighton, they go up against the Public Investment Fund of Newcastle United in the Carabao Cup final. And also the loser Ronaldo. The amount of time from the time that Man United released the prima donna from his contract. So let's go to the prima donna quickly. Just over 45 weeks after he was appointed manager, they'll be winning a trophy without Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano gematria 45. Man United will stick it to Cristiano Ronaldo in Saudi Arabia. The Portuguese Diva. And the loser, cancerous Ronaldo fans. I mean, douchebags all the way around. I'm sorry, not every fan of Ronaldo's like that, but a lot of his fans are douchebags. Okay, November 22nd, his contract ended with Man United. November the 22nd, they win a trophy without Ronaldo. That's part of the humiliation ritual of Cristiano Ronaldo. The loser Ronaldo, 96 days later, They win the trophy without Ronaldo 3 months and 4 days later. Ronaldo's Gematria 34, Magpies Gematria 34. Man United win without the Portuguese Diva Prima Donna Cristiano Ronaldo.